What's going on? Another video from the infamous Thompson'S Kennels coming live to you from Hood Woods. This ain't gonna be one of those happy ass videos. As much people know, with Thompson'S Kennels, this is a documentation of my road in these dogs. The good, the bad, the ugly. We all post it here because this is just video documentation of my path and journey in these bulldogs. Maha passed away with her pups. She had complications during her pregnancy. It's very bittersweet. For a lot of the Thompson'S Kennels fans know, I had this situation happen to me about over a decade ago. It was with Reba. She passed away, and it was bittersweet with Reba because I was able to bottle feed the puppies even though she passed away. So you do kind of feel like you walked away with something. In this situation here, this is a total loss. As far as I'm not able to walk away with anything, but Maha, just so everybody knows, Maha will go down as a historic pillar for Thompson'S Kennels as far as females go. We have solidified Maha. We have grandkids off of her on the yard. It was one of those situations where I was trying to solidify something, even though she was an older dog. And what sucks about this is that was one of my daughter's favorite dogs. And you know, me and her discussed it as far as trying to do the breeding, since we only bred Maha one time. And it was successful the one time we bred her. We did not breed her again. I was too preoccupied with the offspring and grandkids. You know, that's the way I operate. When I have a good female, my mindset is not just to breeder. It's to move forward with the offspring and see how we can solidify something for the future. But unfortunately, she is gone. You know, it's a tough one. My daughter is taking it very rough, but as I explained to her, dealing in these dogs is just like dealing in real life. There's no guarantees. That's why we love it. You know, you can feel like you're at the highest of highs, and then some days you can feel like you're at the lowest of lows. But as I explained to my daughter, as I explained to you guys, there's always a lesson learned with anything, good, bad, the ugly. There was valuable lessons learned with this situation with Maha that will be recorded. We bred her to her grandson, he was never bred before, but the knowledge that we're taking away from this is that Paperboy is throwing extremely large dogs. So we have to be highly cognizant of the size of the females that we pair with Paperboy in the future. But with all that being said, you go through your natural grieving process. You lose a great dog. You take what you can take from this situation and move forward. And after the grieving is past, I get the feeling like I'm boxed in a corner. And what I mean by boxed in the corner is that's when I feel like I do my best work. I come out swinging. Thompson Kennels deals in bulldogs, but we have a bulldog mentality over here, as I explained to my daughter. No matter what goes wrong, we keep scratching and we keep fighting. And that's what's going to happen here. We will keep scratching and we will keep fighting. Like I said, we're not going to come up with no cockamamie stories or any, you know, we give it to you raw and uncut here. I made a decision to roll the dice to try to get that second breeding off of Maha so I could just retire her with Cookie and Proud Mary, the rest of our historic females that have thrown phenomenal bulldogs for us. But that wasn't the case. But she will be retired on a historical standpoint on this yard as one of our main foundation bitches. I want to take this time to say shout out to Miss Winchester for allowing me to acquire such a phenomenal dog. And what that dog did for our breeding program and the caliber of dogs that we have on our yard this very day will go down in history. So just an update for everybody who was inquiring about the Maha breeding. That's what transpired. And yet again, we don't tuck tail, we don't run, we don't quit. We just come back scratching. And I feel very confident on my next moves. But other than that, this is coming live to you from Hood Woods, Thompson'S Kennels. Y'all have a blessed one. What's going on? Another video from the infamous Thompson'S Kennels. After we took the Maha loss, I called the homies up at BYK, and they brought Flash through. We're going to be doing some power moves with Flash. This is Flash and his son, Paperboy. Bulldog on Bulldog. And Flash is certified, people. 100% Bulldog in and out. He's a direct son to Maha and Mailman. How old Flash is now, boy? 5 years old? And like I said, that's his son, Paperboy. And they looking good. What you say, son? But we was talking about that fraternity thing, and this is what it is. I was a little bit down, so I called my mans up at BYK, and he came through with his son with Maha for us to do some power moves. So, we looking real good. That's why I say when you get boxed in the corner, you just come out swinging. And they looking real good. Not even in condition weight. Yep, we back here. We done got Flash situated in his little chill spot till he goes back home to BYK. Just want to say yet again, I appreciate these brothers for doing that for me, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Boy knows it's been a hell of a week. And this is Flash yet again. Mailman to Maha. And that's a Bulldog in and out. Proven for a fact. Other than that, y'all have a blessed one. Thompson'S Kennels, coming live to you from Hood Woods.